Make it public. Hello, 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 hello. How y'all doing?
Y'all, what time is go?
I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you great.
I gotta go make it public so that way we be able to see all the comments in just a minute. They ain't came up on Facebook yet. So let me do this. Let me do this right quick. No,
Let
take
me
TV out. Then there we go.
set this TV down. This TV is loud.
Oh, there it is, right there. And we
TV.
are public. There we go, Beverly. Now we're back. Now we're back. Can you hear me?
We
Can
are
you hear me?
public. Hey, I gotta tag a couple of people in the comments so they can come and see the show. I had a couple of people that inboxed me that saw a couple of shows on my page and they wanted to see the show today. So we'll make sure
Okay,
I,
come in here.
yeah,
Can you hear me, Miss Rashawn? Rashawn?
I can hear you clear.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Let me know if you see my lips moving and you can't hear me, because you know how these internet are.
Yeah.
Hey, first
I
off,
do.
how was your week? How was your week?
So this was my first week back at work, and it sort of kind of like it was completely different. I during the week of me being able to vacation, I was able to take a nap during the day, wake up when I wanted to, and yeah, not so much this week. I overslept for work on Tuesday. Uh, I wanted to take a nap on Wednesday. Like I struggled, but I'm sure I'll get back into the hang of things. You never know, like how quick patterns can be made. You know what I'm saying? It's just you. I never realized that.
So, yep, all it takes is about 3 days off in a row.
And you got a new pattern.
Once you get once you get to oversleep for 3 days in a row, that fourth day get easy.
Man, I'm here to tell you, I struggled. Like Tuesday, I struggled. Wednesday, I gave up ghost and went ahead and took a nap. I went ahead and took a nap on my lunch.
Miss
I took a
Beverly,
nap.
before we get just we wait on the rest of the crew to come on. Have you seen that video out of that young man talking about the guys can't change tires and stuff like that, and
I
you
have
know
not.
they don't pump gas for people anymore or anything like that. You know all that stuff like that. You know, don't have no problem. You know if he would address it the way he needed. I just don't like the way he worded it because the way he worded it makes it sound like black men aren't capable of it and we're not smart enough to know how to change a tire. No, black men know how to change a tire. I want everybody to understand that. About 100% of probably black men know how to change a tire. If they don't, they got a phone and they know how to Google it. It takes 5 minutes to learn. It's about five lugs, a tire, a jack, you know what I'm saying, and a lug wrench. It's very simple. So the reason why I say it is because to me, I feel like he's trying to degrade us as black men, saying we couldn't. But I need the women to understand that all are supporting the video out there and saying so much about the video. I need you to understand it's not that a black man don't know how to change a tire. It's just that he don't want to change your tire,
Huh. Come
and
on,
that's
hit
what it
home.
boils down to. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for y'all no more because y'all want to argue with me about it. I don't have no debate. I just know I used to work for Discount Tires, and I taught all my kids how to change tires. My niece knows how to change tires. TJ, Gavin, all of them. My sister, all of them know how to change tires. The men in my family know how to change tires. All my friends that are male know how to change a tire. That statement can't be backed up with actual logic behind it because it's too simple to change a tire and it's too easy to find out how to change a tire. So with that being said, like I said, if he'd have said black men or this generation of black men are a little bit more lazy and they don't change tires, I would definitely go with that because that's probably a true statement. You know what I'm saying? But what we do have to accept is um, y'all sit up here and y'all talk about the video, and I don't have no problem with y'all talking about the video. But I have the bigger problem with the women that are with a man and that they don't see the value in themselves that he should be changing that tire and putting gas in that thing. For you to
Absolutely.
stay with him and you have to change your own tire and pump your own gas. I mean, I mean, I'm not saying it's a requirement because it's not a requirement for people. It's not. But I do believe, as as Christmas man, I don't want to have to stand out there in the cold, early morning having to run caters to school and having to get gas. That's just ridiculous. That's putting her in danger. That's a chance I'm putting her in danger. You know, I just like I said, I think the problem is that most women don't want to accept the fact that man doesn't want to do it for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it boils down to. I mean, you got a man sitting beside you. You pull up to the gas pump, and he don't budge. He keep on looking at his phone. Don't say nothing to you. Don't offer to put in on the gas or anything. And you go in, pump, pay for the gas and everything, and you continue to ride with him, and it's your car. I don't think he's playing a fool. I think he's getting a good ride. I think he called an Uber without paying it. Because that's the way I look at it. I don't know, Beverly. How would you? I mean, what do you think?
I agree, but I'm still going to put it off on the man because why are you using? Why are you doing? Why would your mentality be, I'm just going to use this person as a ride? Like at the end of the day,
But let me ask you.
there,
But let me ask you a question. Is it truly using if she allowed him to?
yes, even if she allows
It
it,
is.
it
It
is.
is. Even
It
though,
is.
even though, watch this. Even though you was raised around a man who pumped your mama's gas, made sure your mama had all the utensils you need from him to be safe as far as pumping gas and all the extra. And you get with him, and you say he doesn't do it, but you continue to stay with him again. How is that his fault?
First off,
You
Rufus
visually
Lee.
see, you visually don't see what you visually see what you don't like, but you continue to go with it.
Let me tell you something. First off, Rufus Lee, if he found out that I was with a nigga who didn't pump my fucking gas, I'd get my ass whooped.
Yeah, I know your daddy. I do know he was a gentleman. I do know your daddy was a gentleman for sure. That's one thing I do know about Uncle Rufus. Uncle Rufus was a gentleman. He respected ladies. He made it easier for ladies on all aspects. Jimmy didn't have to pump gas. Her car always had gas in it.
And she could have pumped gas because she could pass to pump her own gas. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, 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 yeah. She look like she'll whoop a nigga. Your chair, your stepmama. No disrespect, I love her to just rest in peace, thank Jimmy, because that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? But your mama pushed that transgender thing way back then. We did it was questionable.
Did you call that woman my
Yeah, Uncle
stepmama?
Rufus. Yeah, my sister over here, she just got shocked that Rufus is your daddy. She know Rufus too.
Who called that woman my stepmama? Bless her soul. Yeah, if it's a continuous thing, we'd have to discuss it, Thomas. To answer your question, we would definitely be discussing it. And if it continues to happen, then you're right. I'll revisit the relationship. 'Cause that's not
I mean,
something that we
I
should
mean,
have
I,
to
I
discuss
totally agree. I
over
totally
and over
agree
again.
with you. I totally agree with you. He should take it. I believe Beverly. He should take it, and he should do right by that woman. I'm not saying that. I honestly believe that a man should definitely do. Hey, how you doing, Christy Ray? How you doing, sis? But my issue with it is that like the first time, if Diesel pulls up to the gas pump and she's out there pumping gas and there's a nigga in her car, I wouldn't give a fuck if Diesel paid for that car or not. If that nigga sitting there in that car and he supposed to call himself a man, that nigga can walk home that day. I ain't gonna put that nigga out the car because I'm gonna pull up and finish pumping a goddamn gas if I see it. And if I had to pull up and get my crippled ass out of the car, you gonna walk.
Come on, cripple ass.
Yeah, if I get my crippled ass up and come pump some gas, then goddamn it, you gonna walk, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I only make exceptions for. I mean, I'm not saying that every man should do that because again, some women don't want their man to pump gas with, and that's just being honest. Some women don't even want it. They feel like that's just too much. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying if it's something that I put like this, if it's important to that man, he'll do it. But I just feel like everybody took to the video and they ran with the video, and their object was black men can't change tires. No, it's just black men ain't gonna don't want to change your tires. Me and Rock talked about it the other day, and just like Rock said, he don't even change his own tires. That's why he got AAA and everything else. But he knows how to change the tires. But then why would why am I gonna do it? If I got time, I'm gonna do it the right way. Because I mean, we in a different lifestyle now. When we was younger, we'd have got out there and changed our own tires. Well, now that we older, we ain't trying to do that shit. But we're gonna make sure you're taken care of if you my woman. If you my woman. Know the difference, ladies. What's up, Reddit? You there? You on mute? Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
We can hear you. They're on mute.
Ready, you on mute.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening. Just give me a sec.
Oh, okay. Now we just want to make sure we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. I've been listening. Well, I've been half-ass listening, but
you been half-ass listening.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Give me a second.
Sarah, what do you think? Before we open up,
well, first of all, hello.
Before we brought up,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Before we started talking about our topic today, and do you got the Bluetooth on? It's got an echo when you came in.
Yes, I have the Bluetooth on, but I have to.
Okay. Push mute. Let me tell you what it is, and then I'm gonna let you go and tell me what you think. We talked about the video that's circulating where the man said that black men don't know how to change tires, this and that, and then he talked about them, not pumping gas for their girls and everything like that. And I don't have no problem with the video. I really don't. I have a problem with the issue that the way he said it and the way he worded it. To say that black men don't know how to, black men know how to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's a common sense. When you sit up here and tell us that, because to me the way it go is you're telling us black men don't have common sense. Because changing tires is purely common sense. You know what I'm saying? In other words, in the way I felt like he probably should have worded was black men in this generation are lazier and are more lazy than before, or maybe they don't have the gentleman inside them that our forefathers had. You know what I'm saying? I would take that. But for somebody to say no, we don't know how to change, no, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I said that women need to take in consideration that it ain't that he don't know how to change the tires, it's just that he don't want to change your tires. And that's just being honest. I hear women sometimes, you see it sometimes, you see a man standing somewhere and you see a woman that's broke down. He might not know her, but he see out there changing the tire, you be like, oh, he could offer to change the tire. And she's probably feeling the same way and saying the same thing. But that's his choice. And what you're telling me is he don't have a right to not even say nothing to you or not even volunteer to change the tire. That's not his job. And the same thing with a man riding with you, not pumping your gas and not changing your tire if your tire on flat. He's saying to you, I don't give a damn about your tire being flat, so fuck it. And that's the way you should look at it. But then you still get in the car, you ride with them, and you hang with them, and you want to but then you want to talk bad about them. But that's what you choose to put up with. Now, what do you think about that, Miss Sierra?
Hold on. I'm on mute.
No, you're not. You're there. Now you're on mute. There you go. Come on.
Okay. So I honestly think a lot of women are too masculine today, and they don't allow men to do what they're supposed to. It's not fair for you to try to berate a man who's trying to help you because you think you can do a better job. If that's the case, you don't need a man.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So again, like I said, I feel like any woman that supports the video to me is like, you know, you just degrading the black man, because that's what we really was talking about. When he talked to the video, he was talking about black men. Like I said, we talk all the time about no matter how much people like it, we don't try to use the word bitches and hoes on here. Sometimes it's flip, but the reality of it is sometimes it needs to be said. But we're not here to degrade nobody else other the other sex. We're not here to degrade black women. We're not here to y'all not here to degrade black men. We speak our truth, but like I said, for you know, for you to generalize the whole black man as a race in that video, it was just like, wow, you know, that's how you really don't think we got common sense. You know, I've been changing tires since I was like 7. And back then we had them big jack motherfuckers that go in the back of the car that you used to have to jack up and shit with the that fucked up motherfucker, yeah. Cause we used to have them deuce to the quarters back then. See, motherfuckers don't understand, Beverly. We had it hard back then. Changing tires back then was like changing 18-wheel tire today. Shit, we were fucked up. Shit, strong in the bitch though.
Exactly. Like even though I know how to change my tires, I can't turn the rug up because they're too tight.
They're too tight for you. When I was 7, he made us get a hammer and tap that mug until we loosened. I said, man,
I'm on the side of the road. I'm AAA.
That's what I'm talking about. So, Sierra, how was your week? Miss Beverly told me how hers was. How was your week?
Mine was good. Full of opportunity.
That's great. It looked like Rock done made it in off the road because he definitely ain't in the truck right now. Even though the truck looked like a house by itself. I'm telling you, Rock got an Airbnb on the back of his truck. I'm telling you, if I would have been young and they'd had luxuries like that when I was young, I might have drove a truck. I'd have got out there on the road for some shit like that.
I'm going to tell you, Rock could rent out his Airbnb. Rock, how much would you rent your Airbnb out for? Where you at?
Rock.
No, he rent out his apartment.
Rock, she trying to rent your truck space out, man.
Your Airbnb.
She's trying to rent your truck. She says she's trying to rent your Airbnb out. Say, Miss Beverly. Miss Beverly, you can't rent out his Airbnb because the only reason why you be renting out his Airbnb is you get freaky on this so you can check it off your bucket list. I already know.
You see, and what's crazy is it'll be a free show for Rock because I'm gonna bring that motherfucker with me. Woo, when I tell you I'm gonna bring a motherfucker with me and put him on the back and be like, Rock, close the curtain, son. Close the curtain.
Beverly, you too much.
Close the curtain.
Oh, Lord. Hey, y'all, man. Welcome to the show, man. We do got some stuff to talk about today, man. And I'm going to bring it out, but I'm going to let Rock start it off because, I mean, I'm going to let him start it off on what part of it he want to bring up. Today's topic is dating marketplace equal or fair between men and women? Is the dating marketplace equal or fair between men and women? And Rock, don't go hide right now. Don't go work out right now. We need to hear from you on this one, bro.
Yeah, don't go leave now. Put us what we looking at the ceiling fan.
Yeah, he done got us on. He done put us down. He done
In
put
the
us
wall picture.
Yeah.
He done put us in the wall. Well, hold up. I'm gonna start it off because Miss Beverly said this is gonna be a hot topic for her today. Miss Beverly, is it equal? Is it equal? Is it fair?
Absolutely not. I can't wait to Suave get on here. Suave gonna give us the numbers. He gonna give us the statistics on how it's not even. There are way more women than men. So let's just start with that. Then the men that are there, only 17 of them. Out of all the men that are there, only 17 of them have the mentality of, I want to settle down, I want a wife, I want to chill, like I want to be in a happy relationship. It's only 17. So it's like
Beverly,
250 million women to 17.
Beverly, and you told me you got 900 something friend requests on your page when you first opened it up, and you mean to tell me out of them 900, only 17
Yeah.
of them is trying to do that, trying to set it up. Damn, that
Only
percentage is fuck.
17 of them is trying to settle down. Let me tell you, out of them 900 requests, no lie, 750 of them are really Africans pretending to be somebody that's sending me an inbox asking me, do I know about the DHHS loan?
I get that motherfucking inbox every goddamn day too. You know it.
I be like,
You know about it.
everybody, I'm talking about everybody. Then I have to like just decipher through the men who are really just bullshitting, and the only thing they really want to do is fuck, and they're being really creative on how to move to get me to fuck without having to really make too much of an effort. Like I said, it's only 17 of them on there that's really wanting to settle down and looking for the same thing that I'm looking for. Sierra, don't look at me like that. For real, those are the stats. It's only 17.
Well, let me ask you a question.
All right, I'm back.
If there's 17 of them, why ain't you took one of them 17 out?
Huh?
If there's 17 of them that's good, why ain't you took one of them 17 out? Me and Rock want to know. Because if you got 900 some requests, and you say 17 really looking to settle down and chill and try to, move on and do right by their life, you said that there's only 17 of them. If there's 17, there's 17 you choose from right there.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, do you know how many women fighting over them 17?
But why you keep going out with the ones that's not the 17?
I don't even know. It's taking a minute for me to figure out which 17 are the good ones.
How do you know there's 17? There could be more.
So now you don't even know if it was 17 really is, because you ain't even figured that out yet. So
look at Sierra talking about how you don't know it's more.
Man.
So let me ask you a question. So you're saying it's unfair to women. Men have the advantage in this dating world.
Just in number wise, yes.
Hello?
Because there are more women than men. Secondly, there are more women that are looking to have something of substance and to settle down. And it's just too many of the men that are out there that are like in a candy store and they're just wanting to enjoy the candy and not wanting to settle down or not wanting to have anything of substance.
Nah, the times have changed. It's not like that no more. Times have changed.
I think more men will settle down now
Listen,
than women do. Because women are out here trying to be independent.
Time changed, okay? All right. The men now that the times have changed and women have flipped the switch, men are realizing that how rare it is to find a good quality damn woman out here in these damn streets. Cause all these women and I ain't gonna say all, some allegedly, a lot of women are now out here with the whole think like a man mentality, act like a nigga. Women are niggas now. Women are the new niggas. They think that shit is cute. And if you can find a good, wholesome, old school minded thinking woman, men is trying to get that woman in lockdown because we out here in these streets. It's plenty of fish in this sea, but most of these goddamn fish are tuna. Okay? It ain't worth the fuck.
Wow, let me get on you right quick. Go ahead, Rock.
You see what I'm saying? There's plenty of fish out here. Yeah, we outnumbered, but it's a lot of tuna in these goddams in this sea. I don't want tuna fish. Okay, that's what's out here. So I'm telling you, times have changed. Niggas is looking for good women now. They just far in between. There's women in their 30s, 40s, and 50s out here acting and behaving like Meg the motherfucking stallion. You know, they're not reasonable and they're not being logical, and it's just fuck all that. You know, there's not a lot of options like y'all think for niggas. It's a wrap.
But even Rock, even though they outnumber us 10-1, like they got us beat 10-1. You telling me that they don't play a factor no more?
It doesn't play a factor no more because there's other factors in the game now. Social media, uh Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, OnlyFans, all these dating sites, these trick ass niggas who will pay for a woman's time. Just I'm gonna pay your bill just to go for one dinner. All that stuff. Women don't need no man really like that no more. They over here getting these degrees. They get 2, 3 their degrees, making $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? They won't rip and run the streets and travel with their homegirls, packs of 6, no niggas, go home and use their roses and use them vibrators and you know that's just life for them. That's what life is for these women now. That's all they want to do, and that shit is cute. Not all women. Some allegedly, a lot of them tuna fish,
Damn, just straight to them.
trash.
So when you find a good woman, you appreciate that.
Man, if I had a good woman, I'm getting off all social media platforms. I will do the show, but I'm done.
I agree with you, Rock. Once a man finds me and actually wants substance, I'm getting off of majority of my social media platform. I'll stay on Facebook because of the show, but I won't be on.
Yeah, all the old
She
outside
lying.
and the bullshit.
Rock, she lying. She gonna have Clark over there clicking on the Facebook button for her so she can lean over and look at it. I already know Clark got her back.
Man, listen.
Look at her. You know it. Her and her 50 cat.
I don't
Wait,
know.
Thomas, why you trying to go?
I don't know if y'all know, but I done kind of limited my social media shit already, man.
I have too. I don't be on as much as I used to be. Definitely don't be on as much as I used to be.
I don't be
But
on it.
Rock, you said Miss Beverly said it's unfair to women. You say it's unfair to men.
It's unfair to men because like we're dating. We're trying to date women to get to know them or see potential to pursue a potential relationship. But the games women play with you in that process, like I'm trying to get to know you, and all you're really worried about is the dates, how much money I'm spending, where we going, what we doing, do. You're not really interested in getting to know me. You're interested in getting to know how far or how much I'm willing to go or willing to spend to get to know you. And I'm starting to feel like it doesn't really matter about my interest in getting to know them until they feel like they see how far you're willing to go. And then it's like, what do they say? Don't introduce me to a vibe you can't keep. So they want to push you to do the fucking most. And you better continue to keep up the most, or
Ooh.
the moment you stop doing that shit, you are out of the fucking picture. And see, I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm stepping to you real, I'm stepping to you honest and true, and I'm not buying you, and I'm not selling myself to you. I'm a good person. So you keep dealing with these bullshit and these niggas that is chasing you and applying pressure. That's what they call it, with their wallets and these fucking expensive dinners and these vacations and shit. And then when they get what they want, that's why they step off on y'all ass a whole lot of the times, because y'all done played these goddamn games for so fucking long. And then when they get it, they hit it, you know what I'm saying? They ejaculate and they evacuate on y'all ass. And that's why y'all play games with niggas who step to y'all real. Some
What they do? They ejaculate and then evacuate. Is that what they do?
yeah.
Evacuate. Crystal says those are the tuners, Rock. Laugh out loud.
What, man?
Rock, you need to trademark that one.
You hear Sierra Rock?
Which one? Which trademark? Which one?
ejaculate and evacuate.
Nah, I think I heard Spa say that one time. I heard somebody say that.
Well, Crystal said those women you described are the tuners, right?
No, I'm telling you, man. But you got to think about it. That's a lot of them now. It's far in between. It's hard to find. I just had an experience. Oh shit. Where never mind. But anyway, fuck that. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, that's what it's all
So
about.
let me ask, do you think social media has something to do with it? I mean, do you think it's all about social media? Because I mean, like you said, a lot of them are posting their bodies every day, posting pics, that are close to inappropriate. You think it's what's coming up and what's being fed on the agenda now? I mean, that's what Megan Thee Stallion and all them show. But they also show getting degrees too. They got 2 degrees.
You got listen. A woman, there's you, and you can say how you feel or what you think about this woman that you talking to or what she's doing, how she's behaving, or whatever. And then you got 500 to 1,000 niggas, whoever, how many niggas on her friend list who don't know her but want to get to know her or want to at least get an opportunity or think that they will, that will, she'll go on social media and she'll like say something to the nature of what you said to her and ask them, and them niggas, for the sake of, for maybe I get a chance to take her out or maybe I get a chance to sniff that poo nanny, they gonna goddamn, they some pick me.
Butter ass up.
It's a lot of pick me niggas out here. Like you have to pick me women. Women, I listen. I don't know. There are some pick me women, but these niggas out here really thirsty. So they'll sell their soul, man, for opportunity, for a chance, at least to think they get a chance. Women flirting back with them, or putting hearts on their pics and shit. Social media, man, I'll tell you, why would she listen to you and there's 4 other niggas on her social media telling her opposite of what you doing? Attention is a motherfucker.
Let me so but what about they say that they gotta put up with all of us cheating ass me and all that shit like that, right?
Women cheat too.
Oh shit.
Women cheat too. Women
Oh
cheat.
yeah,
Women.
Thomas and I have a friend where I'm talking about his whole life is over because his woman cheated on him, and he about to slit his throat. Ain't that right, Thomas?
I just be like, I don't know. So right now we're split between Beverly and Rock. And Rock gave some real thought behind it. And you didn't really tell us why these men are scumbags and why they don't line up.
Maybe it's because I haven't come across. Let me complete that sentence. I have not come across any quality men. And again, I've stepped back to look at maybe it's me. Why is every single guy that I've run across um, all wanting to do the same thing? Like Rock's experience with every woman that he's come across is they want to see how much he's going to spend, how far he's going to go to spend his money. And my pushback that I'm getting is they want to see if they can come over to the moment they say hi, literally sentence statement number 5 outside of hi, how you doing? What's your name? What do you do for a living? Do you have kids? Can I come over? Then we go to hi, how you doing? I'm talking about literally 10 guys. It'll be 10 guys in my inbox with the same thing. By sentence number 10, they're asking, can I come over there? Or can they come to my house?
But
So
yeah,
I'm getting the same pushback. I'm not getting anyone that's even relevantly wanting to spend time with me. I can screenshot where a guy asked when I'm going to get to see you. He's asked me that 10 times. So I said, okay, well, plan a date and let me know where to go and what to do. I got to see you before I do any of that. Great. I understand. Let's meet at a park. I get it. I'm not trying to get your money. I get there are women out here trying to take money from you, but that's not where I am. So if you see I'm not on that. I'm not on trying to take your money. I'm on trying to get to know you. Then you ought to back up on your agenda on trying to get me in bed 5 minutes after meeting me.
well, a lot of
But
a lot of
yeah,
women.
Rock, I gotta ask you.
a
She
lot of
said
women
that she ain't
say
getting
like,
no quality. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
a lot of women will say to like what you said, like not really necessarily trying to get your money. Say, I don't need your money, I got my own money. But I'm not really saying like they after your money as much as like they're most definitely gonna try to see if you gonna at least spend that shit. They're not after it. Like some of them are after. They'll literally be like, "What can you do for me?" Like, you know, what I'm saying, "I got this, I got that. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you provide all that type of shit?" And
And I agree, Rock. I don't say that that's not what's out there because I know a lot of women who are literally, girl talking. Even with girl talk, I'm trying to see what this nigga gonna spend on me. I'm trying to see what I can get out this motherfucker. I understand that's what's out there.
so for me, conversation to me, if we
Lisa,
talk about my pockets, then let's talk about that pussy.
Exactly. So, and that's what I'm saying. If I'm not coming at you trying to get your money, why you coming at me playing dumb? Like, I don't know. Let me tell you, I can tell you all sorts kind of lines and how creative they are. And then when you call them for the shit they saying, then they get mad. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Dang, I sure want to see you. Let me come through. Nigga, I'm not gonna fuck you. Did nobody say nothing about fucking? There y'all go. I was just come on, man. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't coming at you. I had one dude literally tell me, I want you. That was his hello. I want you. So I was like, if I'd have came at you with, I want my light bill to be paid, nigga, that don't have shit to do. What your light bill got to do with me, nigga? What my pussy got to do with you? Like I'm trying to figure out, like,
I'm guilty of that. I told a woman I wanted her before. First thing I ever said to her, I want, and I did. I, and I want. I'm guilty. I just said I want you. I just said, man, I just told a woman, come here. What you mean, come here? Like, come here. I got to have you. I want you. I did all that shit before. It's hit and miss. Sometimes you strike. Sometimes you lose. You know, you miss. But hey,
what you hit, Modi, you missed. I hope. Hey, can you hear me, Rob?
huh?
I want Beverly. Are you still up there? Because you said you don't meet no quality men. Again, I want to know what is it that crosses them out to be quality?
you know what? Let me rephrase that. Maybe they are quality. I don't get past them saying, hinting around or implying they want to fuck. The moment that I hear anything that sounds like you want to fuck me or close me into four walls or four doors, whatever the case may be, and you want to put me down on my back, I'm done. I don't want to get to know you no more.
My phone's gonna die. I'll be back.
Okay. So it's Beverly. You say it's just because of the men that you're meeting that makes it not equal. Rock says it's because of what y'all flying, how y'all move, and how expensive y'all are today, and it really proves. I don't know. I do know, Rock. Have you ever had this one? Man, if you want to take me out, you gotta help. You gotta get a babysitter.
All that. But what man, listen, dating is not even about the men. Dating, like going out on dates and doing that shit, that is strictly for the women. That is all that is for the women. Cause like men are okay doing shit.
I don't agree, Rob. I don't agree. Ask Jerry Seward. I'm finna tag him right now. Cause that nigga said he ain't trying to do
Bring them on in here.
nothing.
Bring them on in here.
He wanna fuck first. He wanna feel the pussy first. And if he feel the pussy, he like the pussy. Then and only then will he even invest time in me.
I get his theory. I get why he feel like that because again, like shit. Bottom line, if if we go on a date, if you go on a date with a woman or with a man, Miss Bev, whenever she get back on it, Miss Bev go on a date with a man. Couple weeks go past. She finally decided to give him some of that goddamn poontang, and he don't get it. You was all the way good until y'all had sex. You done wasted a whole month because you ain't finna go no further than that, Miss Bev. And I understand what he's saying.
That doesn't necessarily mean he not gonna get no pussy, but at least spend time with me. I mean, for real, at least spend time with me. Come on, man, for
No,
real.
I'm saying like I get what you're saying, and he should want to spend time. Well, I ain't gonna say he should. Everybody move how they want to move. I get what he's saying
Right.
before, but I know women. If you don't satisfy them in the bedroom, once they get you, allow you in their bedroom, you done. You done.
Beverly,
What?
Beverly. They trying
What?
to see what those they trying to see what those 6 scoops look like.
When I tell you these Steve scoops is something else, shit.
Uh, put that out there. You can't tell motherfuckers you out here finishing niggas off in 6 scoops.
I'm
And
gonna
think,
rent your bed
She
back.
finished. Now Rock, she finished off in 6 strokes.
oh no,
Right. I'm gonna prove it to you. Cause I'm gonna rent your bed and bath and I'm gonna bring a nigga back there and give him 6 scoops. And you gonna see what the fuck these 6 scoops do. He said no. He said no.
Say, Rock, that would be cool. Like you should do extra stuff. Like you should rent it out for freaky couples. And while you driving across country, having sex in the back of your van for like $1,500 for 2 days, kind of stuff.
they be
Right. That's a third dairy income.
listen.
Yeah, you
I
just drive it. You just drive it.
look. I did think one time I could do like a mini series OnlyFans where I'm traveling across the country and getting women who do OnlyFans content to meet me at the truck stop. Not me personally, but meet me with their content partners, and they can make content on the truck. You know,
See,
truck back
get
in the
you,
truck.
we can get Rock rich.
Yeah,
Rock gonna be rich. He ain't gonna even be driving a truck to drop off loads. We just be driving and having them back there filming.
yeah, that's it. You drive state to state. You make content, whatever you want to do. You and your partner, y'all can come make content on the truck. You know what I'm
So let me ask you a
saying?
question, Rock. When y'all driving down the freeway, can she put her titties on the window?
All that she can hang out the window, as long as I don't get like the stickers. Like you can't like nothing that say like the business, the name of the thing. You know what I'm saying? All that part got to be blurred out, or the edit got to be edited out. But I can drive down the window. She can hang out with her chest out. He can be beating her from the back on the passenger side as I'm driving. They be filming and stuff. I hit the truck on them. Show some cars driving past that we are out here in the streets, really getting it in. I thought about that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nobody producing no OnlyFans with serious porn
Mobile
like that.
OnlyFans. Ain't nobody producing no on the road mobile, OnlyFans.
Not like that.
Damn, that shit would be like the shit. We should definitely put that together. That'd be the bomb.
It'll be like
Uh,
Rock me the one to do all the work.
they do got a
well,
back.
well, I'll be honest. Rock brought this topic to the screen, Miss Beverly, and I'll be honest. When I first came to the screen, I was leaning towards the women had it rough out here. But when Rock came back and explained it the way he wanted, that's why I wanted him to tell me, what he meant. And once he came back and explained it that way, yeah, it probably is unfavorable for men right now.
But see,
And the
women.
reason why I say that is for quality men. Let me say that for quality men, it's hard for us, and the reason why is because we really are trying to do something serious. We are in a change in our life. We're at a point in our life where we're looking for something different, and we're trying to do something different. But what we keep coming across is women that has an agenda on the thing before we even start dating. And it's a financial agenda. It ain't nothing else.
And you know what? It's not all their fault either because you got bullshit men. So it's hard on women too, to be fair. They don't really know what the fuck they getting into when they meet these niggas. These niggas offering to take them out. So they'll probably look at you or look at not you no more, but look at me and think, shit, this nigga, I don't know the fuck he's serious. He probably just like the rest of these motherfucking niggas. So I'm gonna play with his goddamn before he play me. And see, that's the whole issue with dating. Like I think dating has become this whole game. Like I don't think it's serious no more. I think it's just literally that. Like it's a game. It's a dating game. It's not nothing serious about dating no more.
I agree, Rock. I definitely agree. It is hard in these streets, man.
Everybody out here dating on bullshit. From the women to the men. Men,
I can agree with that.
yeah, men know these women out here full of shit trying to get over. And I mean, if you if I take a woman out on a date and we have a good conversation and she's nice, she's being polite, she's not all in her phone taking pictures of the food, the menu, all around everywhere, all distracted. She's giving me her attention. We conversating, we laughing, having a good time. At that point, I feel like I was used or taken advantage of or wasting my motherfucking time and money. But if we go out on a date and it's hard to keep this motherfucking attention, she answering phone calls, she ordered this big 120 $30 goddamn meal. She taking pictures of it, Snap, Instagram, Facebook, then went live. Bitch, like the fuck? Like she ain't there for me. You see what I'm saying?
She there for social media.
They do that. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, you take a motherfucker on vacation, you see everything on the vacation but your ass when you go to her page. And you paid for it. Kind of shit.
Wow, you know what, Rock? I'm guilty of that. When I'm on a date, I have my phone out, or I'll take a picture of my plate, or some stupid shit like that, and I don't include him in it.
And
But my
I
intention, understood. Got you. I'm getting off.
But let me
I'm getting
let me
off.
ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question though, women. I mean, because what Rock brought up is a common thing that y'all always say. We take you out on a date, we all in our phone, talking our homeboy, watching the football game on the screen, ain't getting you our attention. How do y'all feel when we do that? Y'all feel like shit. You feel like, damn, why did we even go on a date if this is what you gonna do? We could have sit in the house and done this. That's how we
Mm.
feel. We go on a date with y'all. Y'all got your phone out. You want to? Now I understand. We make it. We take pictures together type stuff. But like you said, you take a picture of the food. You order the most expensive thing on the menu. We don't have no problem with it. If I'm paying for it, I don't have no problem because I offer to pay. But with that being said, it shows your demeanor and your character. It
yeah,
shows where you at.
acknowledge me more than when I first pull up and got down on the way when you leaving. Well, I enjoyed myself. I can't fucking tell. We really didn't do shit. Like
So so Rock, let me ask you a question. If you bought that $120 meal, is that did you get your stamp for the $3 later? Because that's $340.
That's $340.
Yeah, that should be like you get the little stamps so you can reuse them later on.
You should be able to get 6 scoops at the restaurant, and then 24 scoops on one occasion, and then
one thing I've learned from women is that I think all men need to start doing is using the ghost tactic. Go out on these dates and shit with these women and shit. If you
And
see
ghost their ass.
flags, goddamn, pay attention to the red flags with them women and shit, and don't allow them to come back a couple of days later, next weekend when they ain't got shit to do, to hit you up and ask you to go out again, thinking you finna get some of that cat and take her out on another goddamn date.
no, that's not the solution.
Yeah, ghost.
Listen, the only reason why we ghost is because I say we. I am guilty of ghosting. I, I'm guilty of it. I'm so guilty of it because you done too much stuff. And you need to know that I know it's a game. Come on, man. I don't have time to sit up and try to school you because you know you playing the game.
Okay,
You
okay.
know that
So
you
so so what's wrong with what he just said? We realized it was a game when we took you out on a date. You took all the pictures, you did all the extra stuff, all the fancy stuff. You showed me really no attention on a date. So why can't I go shoot the same as what you just did?
Yeah, ghosted. Don't. Why it don't take you no 3, 4, 5 days to really see if that woman was she really there for, or was she is she really interested in you? You know, I tell you like this: if you go out on a date with a woman and she don't goddamn text you, I made it home safe. After y'all,
Oh, she really don't give. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. She wasn't even there on the date. She wasn't even on the date with you.
yeah, don't take her out no more. If that woman feeling you, if she make it home, she gonna text you and say, "I'm home. I made it home." Let you know she thinking about your ass. She done made it home. If she don't text you that, she either made it home. She on the phone right now with her girlfriend. She talking about your ass, or she still feeling that goddamn that Bahama mama, and she on the way to see goddamn Long Dick Steve and shit before she get home. I'm just look. I didn't look. I done been there before. Look, I remember one time when
Steve,
I was young.
Steve, wherever you at out there, man,
Listen,
stop that, man. Rock called you out by name.
man, listen. Oh damn! Why I keep saying Steve? Look, Long Dick Steve. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Long Dick Steve, a motherfucker out here in these streets, man.
Man, Long Dick Steve don't even get a text and say I'm home safe. What the fuck?
Yep, but see, that's just it. Long Dick Steve ain't worried about getting no text. He laying long dick.
Hey man, listen. Look,
We took out on a date. We took out on a date, didn't get nothing, and didn't even get a text to let us know she made it home.
let me tell you this. What happened to me? It happened to me and some of my partners one time. We were with a group of girls. We met up with them. They asked us to come kick it. We bought all the drink. You know what I'm saying? We had to smoke. We had to drink. We was in the party, listening to music. Everybody get drunk and buzz. End of the night come up. We think everybody think finna go on. Everything finna be cool. But these women goddamn. They come out. I'm talking about like they got it like the football huddle, 1, 2, 3 break, and went home to them niggas. How long with it, man? We been in here drinking and dancing. I don't need women all night. Got these women all primed up and ready, and she went and called her man. She going home. Never did.
You ain't nigga don't know.
Right.
That what happened.
What you say? They went home. They went home to their niggas.
They went home that nigga or whoever them nigga, whoever land pipe tonight. We didn't lay no pipe.
Let me ask you a question. Like Rock, how does it like that's a fucked up feeling? Like we get the pussy wet and they go home there niggas.
That part of the game, man.
That's that fucked up feeling.
Hey, look at it as you just assisted another brother, you know, so it's all good. We ought to all look out for each other like that sometimes.
Man, fuck that nigga. I bet this bitch done smoke my goddamn weed, done goddamn drink my goddamn drink. If this motherfucker fucking, goddamn it, I need my shit back. Throw my shit up. Stick your fingers down your throat, ho. Stick your fingers down your throat. Fart and let that goddamn smoke out your ass. Goddamn it, whatever you gotta do, get my goddamn shit back. Shit. Bullshit, Rock. You talking about you go on that nigga and fuck that nigga and we done bought the expensive bottles too. We didn't buy the cheap bottles.
Did buy the cheap.
You about that dose. You got dose.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We drank up the dose. You know what I'm saying? We sit back, the bottle, 2 of the bottles empty, one of them over there half empty, your home over there looking like niggas, that's fucked up. The bitches done drank all the drink, and all of us sitting up here looking the same. Nobody fucking.
Hey, you got to start checking temperatures throughout the evening and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Rub a thigh, try to grab an ass cheek or something. See, you know what I'm saying? Do something.
That's checking the temperature.
Yeah. You gotta check the temperature.
Yeah. Well, see, that's also how you how you know how many drinks they had and how many they not supposed to have. See, if I reach over there and I rub between her thighs and she puts my hand back, that's probably her last drink.
Facts. You been drinking.
Oh, and don't pass her the blunt no more.
Hey, nah.
You can't hit the blunt no more.
Don't pass. Hey, and if you want to argue about it, we can argue about it. You finna sit up here and drink up my shit.
Bitch, I ain't even trying to fuck. All I do is do rub on your thigh. Goddamn, you tripping.
I ain't even trying to fuck.
It's plenty of ways to figure out if that woman really there for you. I'm telling you. Let it touch her and she look disgusted or like you ain't even gotta touch her in a sexual way, because if you don't know her, you shouldn't really be touching her. But even if you don't know her, if she really there for you, you can get away with touching a woman. If she'll allow you, if she wants you to, if she really feeling you. But that's how you know you.
Crystal said so true. If everyone was just honest, it wouldn't be so hard.
Right. Be upfront with me. I agree with Crystal. Be upfront with me. Stop playing the mind games.
Can I ask you a question? At our age, when you find somebody still playing games and still doing the childish stuff that we used to do when we were in our 20s, and hopefully below 35 for sure. Hopefully we didn't do it after 35, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, some of us mature later. But when we got to a level of maturity that we didn't want to put up with that bullshit no more. That shit just look childish as shit when you see motherfuckers act a certain way, women and men.
Nah, it really is. It's a turn off like a motherfucker. I really ain't talk. So, nah, fuck that. I got a friend. I'm gonna say she's a friend, and all we do is communicate. We just talk right now. And right now, I'm really enjoying our communication. We ain't met up. We ain't went on no date. That ain't even been brought up. She asked me to take on a date. It just been communication, and it's been cool. I'm kind of liking this approach. You know what I'm saying? Because all the other stuff is like smoke screens. It be bullshit in the game.
Yeah, well, rock, take it slow, man, because shit, I emailed Crystal. I was in her inbox for 6 months before she finally even gave me a chance to come look at her.
You
Yeah,
bastard. What I
I
tell
seen her in
you?
a swim, I seen it in a swimsuit on her page. That's what made me come after her. She was fine in the motherfucker. I was like, that the motherfucker kind of fine. Let me go check that out. That motherfucker made me talk to her for like 6 months in her inbox. And
yeah,
then finally, I think one day, Beverly finally took me over Christy house, and she was over there. And then she stayed away from me then.
yeah.
I think she was like 120 then. She like 140 now. I'm letting y'all know. She done
She
got in a
was trying to
relationship.
follow instructions. Your ass was hard headed. You never followed instructions.
I didn't. I did too. Was she following instructions? Was she sniffing like she was a dog in the front yard trying to find a spot to pee on? Huh? What about those? She wasn't following directions when she sniffed my neck that day in the house, turned me on and
Yeah,
shit,
let me tell
was
y'all something. Let me tell everybody a secret. I swear, my best friend, I told my best friend, do not fuck around with Thomas. I don't want you fucking around with Thomas. This is what she said for the longest. No, we're just friends. We're not gonna talk. I'm not gonna do it, Beverly. We're just friends. That's how she talked. We're just friends. We're not gonna fuck around. Just friends.
Look, that's how
and
that's
we were still
how
and we were still friends. And we were still friends till she smelled my neck that day.
When she smell your neck, it went too far.
Yeah, she smelled
Hey,
she was
what
all up
you
on
had
me and
on,
shit.
Thomas?
I thought she was bite me or some shit.
What you had on, Thomas?
What do you
Oh,
have on?
the Saint Laurent.
To Saint Laurent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
That
Crystal
what
said
that
that was
didn't
the
get
truth.
her.
See, Crystal said that was the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. So you know it, Beverly. You know she was over there. I made me not want to leave her house. Almost made me put you and Christy out, and y'all was her friends. And then
He
she was
was trying
smelling me,
to
Rock.
damn to get over that table.
And that was the first day. That was the first day I realized she was lightweight. And you could pick up and do all kind of fun things with her.
Yeah.
We like those kind of women, Beverly.
It
If
was
we can pick them
downhill.
up, and man, if we can pick them up, that's an extra. That's a bonus.
Yeah, I'm about 170 pounds. He got to think about picking me up.
Listen,
It's okay.
I'm kind of finding myself in that 135, 195 range. I'm really feeling these fluffy women. They ain't just the little tight. You know what I'm saying? Starting to,
Well,
I'm starting to
well,
be,
say,
you know,
Rock. Well, remember this. Remember this, because if you say you want about one, you said 135 to what?
about 135, 195, depending on the height. You know what I'm saying? Or
Okay. This is where you want to go. You cool with the 135, but cut off about 180. Because I'm gonna tell you, when you get in a relationship, like Crystal, she done gained like 15 pounds since she been with me. That booty got thicker. So you gotta remember, if you got at 195, you put 10, 15 pounds on her, she's gonna be 210. You gotta remember that. So I'm just letting you know in advance.
listen, as long as it's in her thighs, calves, and ass, I'm okay.
Oh, it can't be in her stomach and her back.
It can be in her stomach,
See, look,
not in her back. It can't
hey,
be back. If it go to her back, I like a nice, slim, sleek back. You know what I'm saying? For some reason.
well, let me say this. All 15 pounds went to her ass.
It did. All 15 pounds. She didn't get
Yep.
nothing in her titties. She didn't get nothing in her arm. She didn't get
She ain't never had much in the titties. She ain't never had much in the titties. Her titty had, you know what I'm saying? Her areola might grow, but her titty ain't going to grow. Yeah, she over 40. Ain't no chance no more. We out of there. When we get to
That
40,
fool said
if your
I'm
titties
fluffy.
ain't there at 40, if your titties ain't there at 40, you might well give it up. Or go see Dr. Miami.
Listen,
Ain't that right, baby? She on that.
She
So
laughing. She's laughing.
Fact, she said facts, no titties. Hey, I like I said before I came on, I really did. I really was leaning towards the women, and the reason why was because it's 10-1, and I know that a lot of us men ain't worth shit. I do agree there are a lot of men out here that aren't worth shit, but there are a lot of good men out there too. And I believe y'all. I believe a lot of y'all overlooking them because of what you get in your inbox.
It ain't, well, I mean,
Some
it's a men that ain't worth shit, but you know what I'm saying? They take that mentality with them ain't shit men, and they apply it to all motherfucking men, whether they think they do or not. And that's the same thing they ask us to stop doing with them. But we don't get that minute
Right.
out.
I am guilty of not giving probably a good guy an opportunity because of his physical appearance. It has nothing to do with what I have in my inbox. Um, so if I'm not physically attracted to you, like your pictures to me aren't physically attractive, I tend to bypass you as well.
You know what women do that I've noticed? I didn't say I know
but what did you
this
go
happens.
ahead? Go ahead, Rob.
I've had women tell me I I went to a Home Depot warehouse. I wish I remember her name, but the Home Depot warehouse out here off Interstate 20, over here off whatever street that was. I come through the gate, the security lady, that motherfucker was fine, boy. She had them little great khaki pants on. She was too thick for them goddamn pants, boy. So shit, I got there. Hey, I had shot my shot at her. That motherfucker told me, she said, you know what, you just look like a hoe. How the fuck I just look like a hoe? You
You do.
got a lot of goddamn.
You do, Rock. You look like you just walking around here fucking a whole bunch of bitches.
Check this out. Crystal got another solution. She said, or the ancient men got to get with the ancient females.
Right.
Ooh, they do. That's that toxic shit. They do. They do.
Man, ain't she? That's what I'd be like. I'd be like, why won't you go find an ain't shit female? Y'all will be perfect for one another.
Because that ancient female ain't going to do what you do for
God,
them.
dog.
Nah, but ain't
That
shit.
ancient, that,
Ain't shit, man. Either.
watch this. That ancient female ain't going to do shit for him. Just like an ancient male ain't going to do nothing for you, ancient female ain't going to do nothing for him. Because the ancient male, he looking for somebody to do something for him. Ancient female looking for somebody to do something for him.
They aren't going to be able to
And
benefit each other.
both of them two motherfuckers can't get together because they ain't shit and they ain't got shit. Crystal said, because Thomas ain't shit and I ain't shit either. That's why she said that. She right. She do got a point. We figured out we wasn't shit. We knew we was made for each other after that. After we realized that, after we realized we could say whatever comes off the top of our head to each other and neither one of us get offended, we was good. We was good. Sierra, I'm glad you came back. Rock and Beverly, right now, Rock said it's unfair to the men. Beverly said it's unfair to the women. What do you say?
I say it's unfair to the men too. I've been doing my research this week, watching all of these relationship podcasts and stuff, and I am noticing that these women either have too many expectations or none at all.
Ooh.
And the ones
Okay,
with no expect
I need you. Okay, now I need you to explain the two and why they're because I mean if they don't have none at all, then I mean why don't they work out? And then if they have too many, we kind of know why. But what do you mean by they got too many? And what do you mean by they have none at all? How does that not work out? Explain that.
Okay, so what I mean by the women who have too many expectations is they expect all these men to do everything on their laundry list. However, they're not willing to reciprocate the same treatment, or they're not willing to do
Oh,
what the men want.
oh,
Then you have the ones who have no expectations because they don't know what they want.
ooh. And not doing what they want, they don't accept the things that a man is trying to give them right now anyway.
Exactly.
Wow,
Like,
that's deep.
I, of course, I hate Kevin Samuels, but I got to give him his props on some of these women that he's been talking about. Like, he a woman asked how she should be a wife. And of course, his response is always, "Who taught you how to be a wife?" Well, the woman is, I think she was in her late 30s or so. And he said, it's a little late to ask how to be a wife, but he started going through a series of questions to find out, like,
Her
what kind of
qualities.
wife, what type of, yeah, her qualities that she had. And it turned out she had nothing that would make a wife. Then he asked the 20, I think she was 26-year-old, the same question. And she was just like, "I guess I want this. I guess I want that." And she had no experience. But the sad thing is, unfortunately, she's 5'11", and she probably won't be able to date too much. And she doesn't take anything seriously.
So
So,
you say she was unsure about herself.
yeah. And she watched her parents' marriage for 40 years, but she learned nothing, apparently.
How? They was married for 40 years. I mean, her father didn't show her how to treat a woman.
Her father made her more masculine than her mom made her feminine.
Oh, oh. We don't. Me and Rock don't want to call no women masculine. You know, they already say we talk about them enough. So let me leave that one alone. They
Look,
are
I'm sick
muscular.
of I'm sick of all of these movements and everybody wanting to claim what they're not. But hey, I'm gonna leave that alone. To talk for another day. Um, but yeah, it's very unfair for men who
Well, let
actually
me.
Weird
want
ass.
these
Now,
things.
now you said some good stuff there, but let me ask you a serious question. Now we
Hmm.
have we talked about the quality of woman, like you said, her not measuring up to Kevin Samuel, asking her questions about, what it take to be a good wife in her eyes or whatever, find out about her. Um, but have we even talked about, I mean, when you sit back and you talk about it, like I love it, and I'm not gonna sit up there and say there's not damaged men because there are a lot of damaged men out here. But again, y'all number is 10 to 1. There's way more out of damaged women out here than what I mean. And what I mean by that is that when we sit back and we look at it, um, as much as y'all get on our butt as men, as y'all don't want to take us serious because now we're in our 40s and you still think we're playing games and this and that. Well, what about you with 3 baby daddies? I mean, you down in your 40s want to settle down too, and you think we don't supposed to take you for game too? I mean, you got 3 baby daddies, and then you 40, and then you finally let the clock go off in your head. I mean, it's to say it's no different. I mean, it ain't like I said. I mean, you have to. It's a balance. I'm not critical on those things. Some men are critical on those things. You know what I'm saying? Some men are critical on those things. Some men, let's be honest. More women I've known that don't want a man with kids than men that don't want women with kids. I know men will take on. They'll take on women with babies. A lot of I've known too many of them that will. You know what I'm saying? Women, I know a lot of them that just say right out the bat, yeah, if you got kids, I don't even want to date them. I don't even want to date them. I don't want the headache. It's not my child. I don't want to have to understand certain shit. Blah 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 blah. I mean, that's part of
But
that's part of being with your partner.
yeah, but think about how unfair that is in itself. Like, you want a man, but he has kids, and maybe they're not in the household. Yet you have all of these kids from various other men, but you expect him to step in and take care of your 3 kids whose fathers aren't even involved in their lives. So that's it's unfair, but it's also unrealistic.
Unrealistic.
Unrealistic. That's a word. Why you say it's unrealistic?
It's unrealistic because you had 3 opportunities right there that you could have maybe developed something, a relationship before this fourth man who comes into your life who has kids, but you penalize him because he has kids, but yet you have 3.
Mm, mm. And she don't want the baby mama drama.
No, she doesn't. But it's not even like that. And yet, because he has 1 kid with 1 woman, it's a problem because the kid's not by her.
So again, you said it's those standards that they have up because again, that's one of those that's a standard. We can't have kids. So you say the one of the reasons why it's harder on men is because women have too many standards put up.
Man, women ain't got damn standards put up. Them women
Well,
put.
I mean, shouldn't they have standards nowadays? I mean, they got 2 degrees, they make over $70,000 a year. They doing great.
They have. Mm,
Them motherfuckers be.
That's the problem, Rock. That's why I'm only getting these ain't shit niggas, cause I ain't got no standards. Maybe
Nah,
if I, put some standards up,
nah,
something.
we ain't chasing nothing.
Yeah. Beverly go out there and look for them. If they got a post, they gonna make it. Nigga, you alive? I get in the car.
You alive? Or you alive? Oh, you're an option.
I hope it's not
You
that
are an
easy.
option. You're an option.
Man, see, I like Sierra's answer. I mean, I don't know, Beverly. What do you got to say to what Sierra said?
Again, I understand why they are saying what they're saying. But just even in the women that are like what Rock said, I'm trying to see what I can get out of him. She's been dogged by so many men to where she's been pushed to that limit to where I'm just gonna get what I can get out of them. Her experience has been to be used by a guy, to be fucked over by a guy, to be manipulated by a guy. And so the next step is use the next guy or become a lesbian.
So let me ask you this, because at what point does it turn into the woman was being used? Because at some point you were doing exactly what you wanted to do, because niggas can only do what y'all allow. This,
Woo, me and Thomas was talking about that off air. Somebody has to have standards. Somebody has to say, I'm not gonna do this because it's gonna hurt that person. If a guy knows, I think what was the conversation? Thomas is gone. Damn, the conversation was pumping gas or changing a tire or something, pumping gas. And if the man knows in his mind, he's going, I'm not going to help her. I'm not going to give her anything, but I want her to take me here. I want her to give me that. I want her to give me this. If that's his mindset, it's it's not her fault that that's his mindset and he's acting out on that.
Let me ask.
She's
Okay, let me.
responsible for accepting it, but that's not her fault. Somebody has to stop. Somebody has to stop the foolery.
no. Honestly, listen, you got to protect yourself out here. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna allow a woman to only fool with you if you giving her money, and you gonna have to pay my car note, you gonna have to do this, you gonna have to do that. You can't get mad if goddamn as soon as you say I ain't got it, she ain't got nothing else for you. You allowed that person, you allowed that that to become the basis of y'all's relationship.
Let me.
You if,
Rob.
if you allow a man to treat you a certain way, or whatever the case may be, you can't expect these nigga to goddamn care more about you ending up hurt in the end if you don't care about yourself. If you
Beverly.
this shit.
I have to ask, Rock. I mean, Beverly and them talk about so long that women say that men have done them wrong. But how long has that been going on in our black culture? Where women, you got somebody come by to pay your light bill, pay your water bill, pay your car note, and all that extra stuff. And I mean, ain't that the same thing y'all doing to us? I mean,
It
ain't that the same
is.
thing y'all say we doing to y'all?
I have a family member who literally I used to see her do it all the time, and I used to go, "Why are you doing that? Why are you doing him like that? Don't do him like." And that was an insecure man. That was a man who was very desperate. It was a man who wanted and longed for her attention. And in my mind, she's still at fault for using him, knowing that the only thing she wants from
But
him.
see, that's the difference between men and women. Us as men, we know at the end of the day, it's our fault if we didn't get out of that situation. Y'all don't accept the fact on that part. You have to get out of it because the reality of it is you're continuously doing it. Okay, if he slapped you around today and told you he wasn't gonna slap you around no more, and then next week he slapped you around again, okay, if you stay around till next week, who's the fool?
I'm
Because he knows
poisoning
what he's
him.
gonna do again. He's done it a second time. Now if you stay for again, you third time you a fool. It's just being honest. I'm not saying it's right because the men stay in it too long sometimes too. They let women use them too long too. But if he's doing it, that's his fault. Because the reality of it is, like Rock said, if you don't pay a car note one week and now you can't come see her for that week, but next week when her car note's paid again, you able to get over there and get your little ass again, then you already know what that's about. You shouldn't be mad at how she moves. You shouldn't be mad because she's already gave you instructions. No, she didn't have to verbally say it. Her action showed you. So with that being said, now I know she's a trick. I know I got to. If I pay a car note, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get sexually satisfied. That's what I'm getting from it. If I expect anything more, that's on me. If I'm up here thinking she's in love with me, I want to be my baby mama. I want to be my wife. I'm foolish for that. Because if I don't pay her car note now, what do you think she gonna want from me when we get into a relationship? She just want to pay a car note now. She want to pay the rent, the light bill, and all the other shit. And as soon as I miss one bill, I can't get no pussy.
And I stay away from the women that use it. Like if I ever hear well, one man won't do, another one will. Shit, I ain't got to waste my time right there, bitch. Cause I'm gonna tell you no. If I feel like you going too far with some shit, no, I'm not doing that. No. And now that I told you no, your mentality is another man will. Why am I even gonna be here?
Amen.
That'd
I
be like
agree.
telling you, you tell me no, baby. Let me get some head tonight. No. Oh,
And,
okay. So
and
what
Miss Beverly,
you
we're not disregarding them sorry ass men. Me and Rock not disregarding them. We
I
totally agree with you. If they out here and they being lazy, y'all need to move around though.
man,
Don't continue to stay in it and then complain. It's like this. It's like you stay in it, but then you complain to your homegirl about how he uses you.
yeah, if that nigga sorry,
You see what I'm saying?
man,
You complain to your homegirl about how he uses you, but tomorrow night you're gonna be right over there giving him some of your check and making sure he got his hair cut, making sure he got a few dollars in his pocket so he can go out on Saturday night and stuff like that. There's women that's like that.
but
But
You know what,
he's already
Thomas?
showed you.
I'll admit that I have been one of those women. And you were a good friend to me in helping me coach me through that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would complain or fuss, and you'd remind me, look, Bev, you knew what you were getting into before you got into it. So you made an agreement to do XYZ. You've got to continue to either do that or you need to get out of it. You were very supportive in making sure that I'm still gonna be your friend, but I'm also not gonna listen to you bitch about the shit that you knew this nigga was
You
gonna do.
can't make your own problems and then complain about them.
Right, understood.
It's
yeah,
a
nah,
self-inflicted wound.
yeah,
It's like I shot myself and I'm gonna call the police and say somebody shot me.
you make your bed.
You lying, that rough motherfucker.
Yeah, that's all. Listen, cause that's the level of sympathy that women have for men. When you hear when men talk about the fucked up shit they go through with these women and and this, that, and the third, what do women, the main thing women say, well, that's the type of women you deal with. You need to run to. You pick that type of woman, but you want to turn around and goddamn get some sympathy and shit because you running into and you continue to deal with these sorry ass niggas. If that nigga is sorry, you cannot expect him to have your best interest at heart. Sooner or later, you gonna have to choose you.
Amen. And it's that same thing with the women. If
Yeah,
you out there dating a woman that you're investing in, but you ain't seeing no return back on the back end, and what you know what I mean by return, me and we need different things than women need, but there's some qualities that we need inside there that if they not giving that to you, then shit, you might need to step off that platform. It's okay to jump out there in that water and see how deep it is. One thing
Yeah,
about it is shit. I'd rather jump out there in that water than keep getting cut on land. Cause all she doing is nicking your ass every time she uses you. She ain't worried about you bleeding out. She's okay with that. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you can't give it to her, there's somebody, like Rock said, there's somebody else that will.
yeah. But if you gotta understand, if you the first thing you gotta figure out, I think, with this dating, if you want to, be figure out that person's purpose. Are you dating with the intention of a relationship and building on that, building a friendship, building a relationship? Tell me that up front. That's the first thing I need to know. If you don't want to, I I don't want no man. I don't want to be no. I don't want no man. I don't want no boyfriend. I just, what I'm saying, I'm single. I just want to mingle around, have fun, go on a date. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your interest in me. I'm not fucking with you. Well, I don't get nothing out of just taking you out so you can have a good time and look good and you will look good next to me and shit. They gonna be looking at you like, how she get him? Yeah, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not what I'm here for.
That nigga Rock funny as hell.
Hey,
uh,
you want me to take you out and take your little pictures and shit, post me and shit, girl? Yeah, he cute, he fine. Ooh, yeah, I had him and shit. But but that's all it is. And spend my little money, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I got him. You know what I'm saying? Women do that shit too. We'll fuck with a nigga just to say, God damn it, I had him, I tried him, I got him. It ain't just niggas who do that. Boy, you know what hurt my feelings? I was sitting here and I got a damn text and I opened it up and it was goddamn child support reminding me that they finna get their little payment and shit. You ugly motherfuckers.
Hey, Rock, it's just us. We let you know we finna get that paper.
Yeah, you did.
We finna snatch that bag.
Man, I'm talking about. I just see I opened that thing up and said, yeah, authorization reminder. Goddamn, we coming for that check.
What
Shit.
they trying to remind you is, nigga, had that money in that account.
You make
You
sure
have
that.
that money in that account, we gonna be calling you again.
Yeah, that's fact.
Hey, well, at least they gave you a reminder so that way that motherfucker don't go through the shit. You ain't got to worry about it. Makes you, I know you was ready for it anyway. You already had it on your mark on your calendar, probably.
Man, you know what? Listen, I got my child support on auto pay, baby. My baby mamas don't have no problems out of Rocco. They shit. One thing about it, they know one thing. He gonna hit every Friday.
Every Friday.
He gonna
No ifs,
hit.
and buts about it.
Yeah.
Next week after next, we'll be bringing up Sarah's topic. We're trying to find a way to word it and bring it to the screen because we actually got a video to play with it and we want to make sure it's on there. But next week, we're going to be talking about Beverly. What y'all say when y'all take us out? Y'all take us out for an interview, don't y'all? Huh? Ain't that what? Take your mute off.
Yeah,
Ain't that
that's
what?
an interview. Yeah.
Y'all take us out for that interview. Next week we're gonna be talking about the infamous interview. And I need to make sure everybody tune in for that. Make sure you tag all y'all friends, all your lady friends, everybody out there, every one of y'all that say y'all go on that date. You ask those questions. What's your future look like, and all this stuff like that, because you're interviewing them. Just make sure next week you tune in to the interview process, so that way we can break it down for you because there's some things been wrong with the way y'all been doing it. But me and Rock gonna fix it next week. Me and Rock definitely gonna fix this one. We know we got this one under control for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Rock got the real shit, and I even got some for you heavenly folks out there. I got a few scriptures. I ain't gonna tell you the scriptures because you gonna line them up for yourself.
Listen,
Why Rock look like one of them people doing those interviews and don't want to be identified sitting in the dark?
I know. You know what? I can't even see the name, but I know Crystal said that shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Her ass,
She said it.
She's slicking damn comedian and shit. Her ass funny as hell.
Hey, we should have disguised his voice. That way they wouldn't know it was Rock. See if they would have accepted his opinion different.
Man, listen, hey,
we could have said we could have had a guest on, and they would never known it was Rock. Now
hey,
Rock would have said something. Rock would have said something about some buffet or some shit.
Hey, look, listen, let me tell you something. It ain't that they don't accept the opinions, Thomas. That shit hit home. That shit hit home because you know what? I ain't talking to that one of y'all women personally. I don't know you hoes be trying to get on here and get mad at me about some shit I said. Fuck you, man.
Rock. She said you look like you're on 60 Minutes.
I just see his teeth, goddamn.
Say, he one of them drug cartels that don't want to be identified. He let y'all know. You
Listen, I'm a recovered addict. This shit, for 39 years, I've been addicted. 39 years,
that
I was
nigga
addicted.
said he be a recovered addict for 39 years.
Yeah, I was addicted to buffet. I'm cause I had a
So
buffet
let me,
all
do you
2022.
say you ain't had no buffet in 2022?
All 2022.
Oh, that's probably what's wrong with you. That's probably why you're in the dark right now. You'd probably be lit up and smiling if you had some buffet.
You know what? I've been listen. They're not taking advantage of Rocco no more, man. You
I
know,
know.
taking
They'll let you take them out, spend $120 meal on them and everything, eat the buffet, and then try to send you home.
to eat the buffet, then try to play me and act like I did something wrong and mistreated them.
Yeah.
Old time, they just wanted the buffet goddamn served. You know what I'm saying?
Send my nigga home. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah,
Y'all women do that shit.
they do that shit.
Because you know, as soon as y'all say no, we have to get up and leave.
They do that shit. Goddamn, get that buffet served, and then act like I'm too much or hard to deal with. When you've been dealing with me you've been knowing me for a little while now. Now all of a sudden you acting strange and shit. You know, well, let me see the last person who tried to play me out like that. What it was? It's just too.
What?
He going through his divorce and shit. He did. It's just too much. Get through that shit before I ate the buffet, motherfucker.
Yep. And you. But let me ask you this question, Rock, because this is something else that makes it awkward. I don't know about y'all women. Like we don't really ask or care about what y'all like. People say what we. I don't know. To me, I've never paid attention to what a woman brings to the table. A real man just don't worry about that. I've never worried about that. You know, you gonna pay attention if that's something you can move with or not. Period. You know what I'm saying? Every man's gonna figure that out. But women, you know, they want to know what we bring to the table and everything else, and yet and still, the question goes back to them is why? Why we're just trying to figure we're trying to get to know you right now. Why do I got why do you need to know all this extra stuff about me? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that we on this dating road and like I said, their expectations are so high, they want to know everything about you right off the bat. Like you ain't gonna remember half the shit I tell you the first date anyway.
Well, they gonna remember that when it comes to that type of shit. You know what? You know why? Because that bring that shit to the table to me. That started with women. That's a woman's mindset perspective, and men they kind of adapted it and shit. And because they're trying to compete, they're trying to live up to this shit that these women got down. Man, listen, these women, a lot of these women ain't thinking correctly, brother. Man, fucked up. Y'all need to quit trying to cater to their thoughts. Form your own thoughts and stand on that shit. And the right woman to find you. Same with the women. Form your own thoughts. Be who you are. Be a right person. The right man gonna find you. Quit trying to, goddamn it, conform and transform to what society is saying, what social media say. Because if you notice, Thomas, I know I ain't lying. I know I ain't lying. Everybody walk around here saying the same shit. Once some shit go viral and go trendy, the next motherfucker go say it, and the next motherfucker gonna say it, and the next motherfucker go say it. I don't even think people believe in coming up with their own perspectives anymore.
Say, she says it's gonna be her first 48 talking about rocking after dark.
Rocking at the buffet. My struggles with buffet.
Hey, but I said the first 48 because you do like what it was on the first 48. They don't want to show their face because they snitching and shit.
I'm snitch. I'm kind of slick snitching right now.
He's in protective custody.
I got myself in protective custody.
So right now, Beverly, I know you stand on the fact that you believe women are definitely is unequal for you. I mean, you ain't gonna never change that because I've been around you and I definitely know you and your friends and I know what y'all deal with. You know what I'm saying? I do know what y'all deal with. You know, but again, understand that word that I said. I know what y'all deal with. I know what y'all choose to deal with.
That's facts.
You see what I'm saying? So again, it's like Rock said. If you stop choosing to deal with it, you'll find what you're looking for. Because when you stop dealing with what you don't like, because no matter how much you like him, he's not good enough for you to get with. Because again, it's something that irks you about him. You don't like him anyway because he doesn't line up. He isn't really what you want. Most of the women out there are messing with men that they don't even want.
Hey, y'all remember that movie Nick Cannon was in from Chirac or something like that with Chicago
Yeah,
about the gangs?
yeah.
You remember what them women did to get them gangs to stop killing each other and stop banging and all that shit?
Stop giving up the pussy.
All this the whole world is geared towards y'all.
I'm gonna tell you though, Rock. I think that, you know what? I think as a man, I think we need to stop serving the dick up. I bet you they get in line. Every man in the world stop serving that dick up. I bet you they get in line. I bet you they do.
That don't work.
They ain't
That
gonna
don't
work.
work because the moment women stop giving up the pussy, another man gonna give up his ass. You see that pastor fucking on somebody else? Come on, man.
I know one man who
on.
better not.
Let me tell you, listen, a lot of them homosexual men had in the church, but that's neither here nor there. What I'm gonna say to you is this. I don't believe that that'll work, Thomas, because they got too many goddamn plastic dildos, and then they got the roses, and then you got
Let me tell you something, Rock. You and me both know that pressure spot can't be touched by no rose or no dildo. It's got to be touched by the real thing.
I hear you, but I believe they'll last a whole lot longer than I know they're gonna last a whole lot longer than me. I ain't gonna make it. How long you think I'm gonna last?
You falling.
I ain't gonna make it.
Rock,
Tommy, let me tell you something.
I'm gonna get you one of them dolls.
Tommy, let me tell you something right now. Your life can be on the line, right? Your life on the line. And here go goddamn a big nice round buffet in front of me, and they gonna say, goddamn, if you goddamn eat this buffet, Thomas is dead. I'm sorry.
I'm dead now. I know I'm dead. In the bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up the gun and shoot myself.
Yeah. Man,
they gonna look at you and be like, why he did it? He didn't want me to have no choice because he already knew what the choice was.
But no, I brought that up. I brought that up because to say like, really, if the dating scene is gonna change for the better, it's sad to say it's gonna have to be women that's gonna have to make it happen. As a collective, y'all gotta step out there on some different shit. Cause men ain't gonna do nothing but follow suit. That's all the fuck we do. We behave the way we do, we act the way we do, we throw money at y'all the way we do, we step to you, leading with our money, pursuing sex with money, whatever the case may be, gifts, what we do, because there's plenty of women out here who are accepting of that behavior and they like to get treated like that. That's what they want. There's a lot of, so women as collective gonna have to be, y'all will have to change their shit. You want niggas to stop cheating? Stop fucking with niggas who got women and you know they got women. And if they lie to you, as soon as you find out about it, stop fucking with them. Don't keep going because I'm in love now. He lied to me, but I love him. I don't know how to stop. Nah, motherfucker, stop.
And then I mean, a lot of us say we do stuff out of love. I asked sister mine the other day why, and she said, I said, please don't tell me love, and she said, why wouldn't I tell you that's love? And I tell people all the time is, you can't tell me, a woman just can't tell me she loves me no more. That shit just don't roll off to me the same no more. Your actions are gonna be what I'm looking at. Period. The way you handle me, the way you move with me, the way we roll. If those things don't line up, I don't give a damn what that word come out your mouth.
I just need the love. I just need the love, the word. I just need that shit to match the actions.
That's what I'm saying. What I think the problem is, Rock, that we've taken love and we made it a verbal thing. We love to hear it so much. Women love to hear their man tell them they love them, and a man loves to hear his woman tell them they love them. But the worst part about it is the fact that, you know, I can tell you all day I love you, but if I treat you like shit after I say I love you, how do you how tell me how that lines up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How do you visually see that? You know, oh, I get done treating you like shit. I love you, baby, blah, blah, and you just smile and he. Oh, I love you too, baby. You no, you's a fool, and we all are fools if we keep letting people do us like that. Period. I mean, there's no ifs and buts about it. If their actions ain't giving, love is an action word. It's not a verbal word. It's an action word. It requires action behind it. No matter how many much people say it. You know what I'm saying? I love my granddaughter. I have to exuberate that love off to her. She has to know it. And it's not a verbal thing that I give her. It's not a verbal thing that I give her. It's something, it's a connection. It's something totally different. If your actions can't line up with it, then no, I don't want to accept that shit. I'm not gonna accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we have to stop accepting that shit. You have to stop telling me love comes with an ass whooping.
Hmm.
You have to stop telling me love comes with an addiction. He's addicted to something or she's addicted to something, and you continue to be in a relationship and you have to go through it with them. No, you don't tell me that. Love does no, love doesn't look that way. I'm sorry, it doesn't. I don't care how much people say it does, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Because every choice that we make in life, that's the reason why people that go to church always understand the biggest, most important thing that we serve is a free choice, God, if that's what y'all want to be understanding. And what that means is He allows us to make our choices fairly. Whatever our choice is ours. Whether it's against what His wishes are, or whatever, or if it's with His wishes. He don't care. He allows us to make those choices. When we make those choices, we have to stand on what we made. But understand, to continue to go through something and continue to make the same choice is the problem. You continue to see the same shit every day. Continue to see somebody that don't treat you right, but you like you said, Miss Beverly, you still go after them. You still put on those heels. You see what I'm saying? You still put on those heels. And sooner or later, you have to sit down to yourself and say, "What am I doing here? I'm driving myself insane for somebody that wouldn't even help me when I go insane." And that's being real. They will not be there when you go through your turmoil because they're there to use you. We have to accept that. As much as we say people been through stuff, a lot of people been through stuff, and the stuff they've been through in life has turned their heart cold. And some people out here just to use you, and that's just being honest. But to accept it and then to put all the blame on someone else when we have a choice to play in it too, that's unfair. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that person's not wrong. That person's definitely wrong. But let's own up to our part so that way we know where we went wrong so we don't do it again. You know what I'm saying? If I stayed too long and I let her continue to use me and take my money and this and that, I know my homeboy done seen, nigga, I didn't pay her car note, she didn't want to talk to me, he even done told me, my sister done seen how she treat me, she done told me, and I'm still going back to her and continue going on, and then when I finally get done, I'm mad because she done used me for all this money. No, I gave her an investment that I wasn't planning on getting a return on. And I was a fool to play. I was a fool to invest it because I was never getting nothing out of it in the first place. Never was.
If you continue,
Yeah.
if you continue to go through the same shit, that's just nature. That's universe. There's a lesson somewhere that you need to learn that your ass ain't learning yet. So until
Yeah.
you let them sit down, figure it out what that is, you're gonna continue to go through that same shit over and over again till you learn your lesson. You know.
And like you say, Rock, the most of the lesson is simple. Understanding where you went when you went wrong in the first place to allow it to happen. We have to realize that. You know, Beverly, I know you say all the time that it's a look thing for you. He has to look a certain way and everything. But what if he don't look quite that good, but he actually does measure up, and you're not giving him a shot? I'm not telling you not to date somebody butt ass ugly, but what I'm telling you is shit. Love don't have looks.
It doesn't. You're right. And I've opened up to a couple of men, allowed them to get just started to getting to know them, and they still didn't measure up. Either they were lying to me from the jump, just to get into my pants. And then once they got into my pants, all of a sudden, like Rock said, I've been having divorce problems. What the fuck you mean? Now that I done ate your buffet, now it's a problem. Now
Yeah.
my divorce problems is a problem. So I mean, the ones that I did open up to, trust me, believe me, that hurt my feelings. Cause I was like, oh, and I didn't even like your ass. And I let you in and you still wasn't no good.
You know what? You know what I learned about people? It ain't just men that be predators and shit. It's a lot of women out here predators too. They will goddamn prey on your on whatever they think they know about you in this dating shit. You dating and they see good qualities in you. They want to try to turn you into some shit. They know you're vulnerable and they will attack your vulnerabilities because they try to goddamn lock your ass in, get you in there. They just want they gotta go. If it's the nigga's goal to try to fuck you or to be make you his woman, if he can manipulate his way into accomplishing that goal, he gonna do that. And women do that same shit. I had one try to get me like that. You know what I'm saying? Tried to get me like that. Yep. I just thank God that he was favoring me and shit. He knew I had been through enough. Cause he had my back. Cause I was out here fucking up.
For real.
Hey, shit, that whole goddamn pregnancy scare. Whole
I
scare.
done had those, Rock.
But hey, motherfucker, telling me, promising me, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna take the plan B, but going around the other side, telling my partner, shit, I ain't taking the plan B. What you mean?
Hey, y'all text me. My daughter's going to culinary school. Her and Rock to get together. We gonna have them cupcakes for sale. They got the Plan B's implemented in them. Y'all call us, man. We're gonna get y'all a good deal for when y'all get done after that night. Rock already told y'all we got y'all taken care of. We working it out right now.
Oh yeah, especially Valentine's Day.
That way you make it look special. You take her there, and then you tell her the cupcakes for in the morning, baby.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you feed them chocolate covered strawberries with the plant inside.
Yeah, we're gonna have y'all covered. Y'all ain't gotta even worry about it. Don't worry.
Hazel,
Y'all ain't gotta even worry about it.
Yeah, well,
Either a couple of them, you definitely know it works.
sit down. Sit down.
But Rob, cause next week, ladies, I know Beverly gonna be here. I know Sierra gonna be here, and I'm definitely gonna have another lady on the show. We haven't said who yet. But on next week's show, I want y'all to tell us, cause y'all gonna go first. I want y'all to tell us what that interview process looked like for y'all and why. Okay? Because we really want to get down to this interview.
Yeah.
What does that interview process look like for y'all and why? Because it's going to get deep.
If it helps, I'm still interviewing my husband to this day.
Okay.
To this day.
So be ready next week. I want you to definitely look into it. If y'all got to look up videos of other women or whatever y'all got to find out about it. Be ready and make sure all your women tune in next week. All the women that know us got to tune in tomorrow. Yeah, Crystal say, yep, Thomas tried to say he got me pregnant. I tried, man, but that shit don't work no more.
Thomas said for the longest that he was carrying Crystal's baby. Crystal denies this baby that Thomas is carrying. She keeps saying that ain't her baby.
We thought about it, but I mean, Crystal told me she didn't have no titties, so all we're gonna get out of there is powdered milk, so we fucked. So I mean, ain't no use of bringing the baby out here. You can't feed it.
I mean, you can use carnation milk.
No, that's money, motherfucker. She got titties. Titty milk is free. They come for reproduction like a motherfucker. The fuck? You gotta pay for all the infamil shit. That shit, y'all know how much that shit is? I got a lot of grandkids. Shit, I know.
Say carnation milk, 79 cents.
79 cents. Oh, you talking about grandma and them carnation milk, the canned milk. Oh, that what you say, don't do it like that.
Hey, it's a good substitute.
Say, Grandma did used to give us that milk though, for real, boy. Say that carnation milk was the shit back then.
Yep.
Man,
my family swears by it. I hate it.
We didn't know no better. We ate that shit up like a motherfucker. And ain't nothing happened to our ass. Ain't nothing happened to our ass. We were perfectly fine.
Hey,
I
We
mean,
look,
didn't
if
have no goddamn. We didn't. Hell, acid reflux. I don't think was around. We was kids.
when I was
That
young,
shit came later on to all these mothers that have gag reflexes. That's why everybody else have the acid reflux.
I gave it to Zaire when I ran out of Enfamil and couldn't go to the store. I gave it to Zaire. She's fine. A little crazy, but she's fine.
Well, her mama crazy shit. Hey y'all, we are to our final thoughts for today. We gonna close. We gonna let the ladies start. Then me and Rock will finish up. Final thoughts for today, Miss Sierra, on today's topic. Crystal talk about
I,
exactly. Can't feed it, don't bring it. She got a pacifier though. She got a pacifier. She got a nipple. When the baby
I
crying, we
can't.
can pop the pacifier in her mouth. She'll be fine.
No, just hand the baby over to AJ. She got it.
She only got 2 titties and she got a lot of kids. That's the shit. She got to keep up with the one she got. That's a lot of milk you trying to get out the motherfuckers. Goddamn. Let me go buy some carnation milk for these grandkids. While you bullshit,
I had
79 cents. That shit changed my mind. I'm up here looking like, why the fuck we paying for this other shit then?
while you
Hey,
bullshitting.
So, Sierra,
I
what's your
mean, it
final
has a
thoughts
sweet.
today? What are your final thoughts on the playing field out here and how level it is out here in the dating scene?
Um. Well, I'll start out with the phrase that I fell in love with that I heard this older woman say on one of the reels or whatever. She said, "I don't need a man for anything, but I want one for everything."
Ooh.
And that has resonated with me ever since she said it.
What? Why?
Because I mean, women can do it themselves, but you can still have a partner who you can allow to fill the role that you're trying to fill. It's like double duty. I don't know why you wouldn't want a man. Um,
like
hmm.
Go ahead. We listen to you.
Oh, okay. But no, the playing field is not even or fair on either side. Honestly, men use women for whatever reason. Everybody has motives basically when they're dating,
Ooh,
and
we
whether
ain't. We. I
they're
don't think we've ever talked. I don't even think we talked about the motives of people of our dating. Because
mm,
there's motives behind everybody dating. You know, of course, I do want to truly be married again. I do want to try it out one more time. So that's why I was out there seeing it. But some people ain't really in it for that, are they?
no, like you said, some people just want their bills paid, or they want the high quality looking lifestyle, but they don't want to put in the work for it.
Well, she get her bills paid. Long my kids go throat surfing. Am I right or wrong?
Anywho, I
Shit,
mean,
Rock, am I
yeah.
lying?
huh?
We might pay a bill as long as our kids can go throat surfing, can't we?
Oh no, nah. I got children, and any woman who think that me paying her bills is more important than me paying child support and taking care of my kids can get the hell on.
Say that dude, that comedian, he take care of Country Wayne. He take care of all his baby mama.
And you know what? That's that nigga. That works for him. He got the money. He can do it. If he think that's why he get his blessings, albeit to him. But see, I, I, I if I act like country one,
Lisa. So yeah, we had it like Country Wayne. We might look at it differently, huh?
hell nah. I would look at it. Hey,
I mean, Rock takes care of all of his kids, and he doesn't have it like that, but he still
that's
takes
fine.
care of them all.
That's all I'm gonna do is do my duty and take. I mean, I do say take, making sure listen. If I had Country Wayne money, I guess it works for him because he's traveling the world and doing this and doing that. So I guess that works for him. But outside of that, if it was to the point where like they couldn't provide for them kids
I think they all live together. I think they do it so the kids can make sure that they grow up together type stuff and they're involved. They help each other out there. They don't have no relationship no more. I think they get to go out and date and all the stuff they want to do.
man, I'm
Miss
not paying.
Beverly got out
Come
before I
on,
got
say
her final thoughts.
Peter Stephen.
Rock, what's your final thoughts on today's topic? This was your topic.
I don't really have no like nothing deep to say. I just know that the dating market is rough on everybody. It's real tricky out here, man. But I really believe far in between, man. It's not a whole lot of people who are actually dating with purpose. Everybody just want to have fun and live life, and just everything's a big fucking party. And by the time a lot of these people get ready to take life serious and want to settle down, or have somebody to build with, raise these kids with, when the party's fucking over, it's a little
Yeah.
too late. It's too fucking late, man. Y'all fucked up. Y'all trust issues, mental issues. You've been running around here, goddamn, dealing with all the bullshit. So now that affects your thought process. Like, it's all, you damage yourself so many years in this damn dating field that when you time to settle down, you don't even know how to.
Ooh. Yeah, we might have to. You might have just helped put a hell of a topic out there for us. We so damaged. How do we settle? How do we settle down now? How do we do this thing?
Man,
Because like you said, there is a lot of damage that's been done, and it makes you look at the next person that come in a certain way. No matter how much we like it, it do. If you start seeing traits that are ugly, or when your ex walked out, or uh, Beverly see something in one of her ex husbands that he was that was a sign of him out there in the streets or whatever he did, it's an automatic flag for them. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you like it, it is. It's an automatic flag. I've been through that already.
it's
It
a
didn't
post.
turn out the way I liked it.
It's a post on Facebook right now. I've seen about 30 times just today alone. 30 different women. I'm sorry. It's something like, I'm sorry, or I feel sorry for my next boyfriend because I already don't trust your ass. And they liking that shit, and then like they got about 10, 15 of their homegirls hardening it and putting a little care emoji on it. That's some
Yeah.
that's some toxic ass shit, bro. Like, that's what you got out here. You approaching these women who are already.
But you know what though? I'll be honest. There's a men out there like that too. You and me both know it too. 'Cause I've seen a couple of them over the last couple of weeks. Definitely shocked me, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been hurt before. I'm not gonna sit up here and sugarcoat it, act like I'm perfect. I ain't. I'm not perfect. I've been hurt before, but
Bro, you ain't even.
I'll sit back and say I just don't see the damage that me and my ex-wife done to each other was nothing like some of the shit that these people talk about.
But
So
it
I
ain't
just
it ain't even gotta be about being hurt by somebody or damaged. That's just the mentality that people are taking into this shit.
yeah,
Man, listen, toxic to me and all this being damaged and hurt. It's become the new wave, man. Everybody wanna came from the bottom, got it out the mud. I'd have been hurt. I did it all by myself. To me, look, let me tell
yeah,
you, look. That's some of the most disrespectful shit you can say
yep. I agree.
to your damn. You're not saying it to your parents. Think about this shit. You got two parents out here, or one, however the case may be, and you telling the whole world, I came from shit. I started from nothing. Like your
Yep.
mama and your dad that one out here breaking their motherfucking neck for you. What some weird ass people out here, man.
For real, for real. I do. I agree with that.
I
So
could
Miss
never.
Beverly left. Miss Beverly said that on her before we go. Let me chime in a little bit. She just said that she feels like it's unequal for women. She said that they outnumber us 10-1 first off, and with the ones that's left over, the one from the ones that are straight that's left over, she said that there's nothing but garbage coming out their way. So she said that it's uneven for the women. When I first came on, I was definitely 100% going with the women when I first was all week long. I was ready to go with the women. And then Rock came on and he made some very valid points because I just came out of the dating scene. And after he made those valid points, it was some true shit. Um, yeah, I don't think it's level for men. I think it's uneven for men. I think that we have to deal with so much more bullshit with the women now. We have to deal with the bullshit of their past being hurt or them being a Facebook celebrity or wanting to be a Facebook celebrity. Um, OnlyFans and other things that they might have hidden in their closet. Um, then on top of that, the attention they give. You know, women now are complaining if you take them on a $40 date. That's just not classy enough for them. They're
Free,
complaining about a $40 date. You know what I'm saying?
free,
That's $20 a person to eat. You know what
free,
I'm saying?
a
I, I
free day.
mean, I mean,
How,
yeah. You know what
how
I'm
you
saying? Even
complain
a free
about some?
date. Yeah. Yeah. But even a $40 date. I mean, he spent something. I mean, he made an effort, but his effort doesn't measure up to what you're used to. Like Rock said, you know, you
It
used to
ain't
that nigga buying a $130 meal.
topic. Topic. Let me tell
So
you
now
something.
I gotta live up to that $130 meal because your price tag is up here.
Topic. A lot of these women ain't used to all that, man. It's just what they see. Certain women, is very very far. I don't think as many women out here getting treated like that. A lot of women getting treated like that. It's some women out here getting done like that, but ain't as much that talk that shit. It don't happen to everybody like that. That men just
Yeah,
walking.
that's true.
They just
But
be
still,
talking
just
shit.
think about it, Rock. We take them on $40 dates, and they don't appreciate it.
Nah, that's
It's
what
not
I'm
enough.
saying. That's
You
why
know.
it's not fair because fair for the men is not fair for the men because uh it's geared towards women and it's not appreciated anyway and it's never enough.
Yeah. True.
Look,
Definitely
I'm
true.
happy with the Jack in the Box tiny tacos. I don't care. I'm eating.
I'm definitely gonna get more than tiny tacos. I'm at least gonna get you $2 for $2 tacos.
But I'm just saying, like, if you're out and you don't necessarily want to go to a restaurant, go to like
No,
a
I was
fast food
saying that
restaurant.
because them $2 for $1 tacos is cheaper than the mini tacos. I just want to make sure we're clear.
Hey, I
But you
took
get more for your money
Why we gotta
though,
go get mini tacos and we can get the real ones for $2 for $1?
I look
That don't make no
because
sense.
you get 15 mini tacos and you
Yeah,
get
but
full
they
by the
like
time you're at the
three
10th
dollars
taco.
and 49 cents. I can spend that dollar. If I spend that $3.49, Kira, that dangler thing.
I look I look I
Cause
took
you trying to be bougie at goddamn Taco Bell. You trying to be bougie and shit. How the fuck you gonna be bougie at Taco Bell? They got two
Look,
for $1 tacos. You ask for the mini tacos. They cost more.
look
Hell, I'm like, we hear they got a dollar menu. Let's work this shit out. Girl, you get a
that's
couple of things
perfectly
on a dollar
fine
menu. I can get two. I can get you four tacos and still be less than the mini
for
tacos
$2.
for $2.
But they don't
But if
taste
we
the
get them,
same.
but if we get them mini tacos, I'm gonna let you know, dangling thing.
I
Cause you
mean, we
bougie
can
this
split
bitch.
the box of tiny tacos.
Split.
So there you go. Yeah,
No, no. 'Cause I don't like mini tacos. So I'm just gonna
I
go
get
there. Cause
10, you get 5.
no, I'm gonna give you a combo meal. Why would I'm getting you the dollar menu. I ain't say I was getting the dollar menu.
Okay, fine. I'll take a
I'm getting
value
my
fry,
double.
a
I'm getting
chicken
my bacon double
sandwich,
cheeseburger, and all that combo meal.
and then I'll get a
Hey
value
y'all,
drink. Look,
hey y'all, man. We had fun with y'all for the last 2 hours, man. But we definitely out, man. We got stuff to go do. Rock back in town. I know he ready to go see his kids or whatever he got to do this weekend. Sierra tells me we love
mhm,
her, man. We heard her in the background all day today. Tell her we love her. Give her a hug from me. Um,
I
I'll be
prefer it.
calling you on details because we got a trampoline party next month for Kaden.
Oh, okay,
All right. All right, y'all.
cool.
We'll see y'all next week.